Good morning, everyone. It's Thursday. Welcome to my Fall Qigong class. My name is Mary Frances. It's great to see you guys. Today, it being Thursday, we're doing the basic 8. So we're going to go ahead and start with the traditional basic 8 warm up, which is that circular breathing. And just as a quick recap, the lower dantian is 3 to 4 finger breaths beneath the belly button on the midline. And then the perineum is basically the lowest point of the torso. We've got our big spine point. It's where if you take your fingertips and lightly run them down the back of your neck, you'll hit a big bony spot most likely. It's pretty much where the cervical spine and the thoracic spine meet. So that's the big spine point. Once again, lightly running the fingers down, hitting a big bony landmark. Or you can even try taking the backs of the shoulders and then running them up. That loosely also puts you at the big spine point. And then the palms of the hands. And if you want to be more specific, taking the middle and the ring finger and just bringing them down loosely into the palms, kind of like Spider-Man. That'll bring you to about the palms. All right. So we've got the lower dantian, 3 to 4 finger breaths beneath the belly button on the midline, perineum, lowest point of the torso, big spine point, and then the palms of the hands. All right. So our circular breathing, it's more of a still meditation to try and get ourselves in the space. We're opening up. I'm trying to mirror you. So we're opening up to the left. We're taking some time to relax into this space, letting the bottoms of the feet melt into the earth, softening the knees, relaxing the low back, dropping the tailbone, letting the shoulders relax, making sure that they're not curling too far forward or being pushed back, but hanging somewhat neutrally over the line of the hips. Softening the jaw, allowing the tip of the tongue to touch the roof of the mouth, connecting the front of the body and the back of the body. And the very top of the head, reaching up just a bit into the sky. And then taking the arms, allowing them to float a little bit away from the torso so that there's a little extra space for chi and blood circulation. Closing the eyes. Beginning, inhaling through the nose, guiding the breath and the chi to the lower dantian, allowing it to fill up with energy. Exhaling down to the perineum. Inhaling up, circling up to that big spine point. Exhaling to the palms of the hands. Inhaling, lower dantian. Exhaling to the perineum. Inhaling up to the big spine point. Exhaling to the palms of the hands. Inhaling, lower dantian. Exhaling to the perineum. Inhaling up to the big spine point. Exhaling to the palms of the hands. Continuing on with the circular breathing at your own pace. Allowing the breath and the chi to flow through this circular pattern. Connecting the front of the body and the back of the body. Relaxing into the breath. Getting ready to finish up. Letting the arms float back down to the side. Opening the eye. And closing, bringing that left foot back to the right. Okay, our basic 8 series. Opening up the lung emotion testing exercise. Inhaling. Exhaling. In and out. Inhaling and exhaling. In and out. Inhaling and exhaling. Going now at your own pace, using your own breath work to guide the exercise. Allowing for the expansion and the contraction of the breath and the movement. Getting ready to close. Closing. Our spleen stomach exercise. Glancing around, making sure you're not going to run into anything. I'm going to do the modified breath version first. Inhaling. Exhaling completely. In. And then out. The modified extra inhalation. Exhalation. In. And out. Modified inhalation. Exhalation. Classically, we go straight into the next side. You get to choose which works best for you. Getting ready to close. And closing. Our heart, small intestine exercise. Gathering. Inhaling. And exhaling. Getting ready to close. And closing. Our kidney urinary bladder exercise. Inhaling. Pausing the breath. And exhaling. Enjoying the different sensations within the exercise. Getting ready to close. And closing. Our pericardium stand jaw exercise. Inhaling. Exhaling. In. And out. Enjoying the different dynamics of the exercise. Getting ready to close. And closing. The liver and gallbladder exercise. Keeping the eyes wide for the transfer of energy. Inhaling. And exhaling. In. And out. Getting ready to close. And closing. Our Ren channel exercise. Once again, glancing around, making sure that you have some room. I'm doing the modified version first. Inhaling. And exhaling. And then the classical version. Remembering that we get to play with the exercises. The exercises are supposed to be fun. Getting ready to close. And closing. Our do channel exercise. Being kind to the low back, making the movement a little more settled if you need. the modified breath version first. Inhaling up to the left. Exhaling down to the center. Inhaling as we elevate. Exhaling as we descend. Classically, we inhale all the way to the left. And then exhale all the way to the right. Allowing the breath and the chi to carry you through the exercise. Getting ready to close. And closing. Keeping the feet together so we can retain that wonderful energy. Bringing the palms together. Transferring a little bit of that energy to the palms. Bringing the palms to the lower dantian. Closing the eyes. Inhaling through the nose, guiding the breath and the chi to the lower dantian, allowing it to fill up with energy. Exhaling, allowing that energy to settle and store so it is there for you for the rest of the day. Inhaling, using the mind intent, the mind's eye to draw the energy into the lower dantian, filling it up. Exhaling, allowing that energy to settle and store so that you may use it throughout the rest of your day. Thank you so very, very much, Qigong family. If you want to stick around, please do so. We're going to be doing the fall exercise, the 5th in the fall series. It's called Cold Dew. I'm switching over the angle. Kaylee is modeling for us. She helps out from time to time in her own way. You see that the iPad is about to tip over. Let's not do that. Okay, let's not do that. This is also a great time to have a sip of water or tea. Settling in. I'm going to have my sip. Something got on my pants, which one should not notice while doing Qigong, but I did. Okay, now that I'm done with the chatty, coming into the seated position, So as always, modify it to what works best for your body and your joints and your musculature. These are your exercises. We're not trying to push through the pain. Pain is not our best friend. All of these things that we may have heard in the past, they don't apply with medical Qigong. So you're sitting in full lotus, half lotus, simple cross-legged, or if it works better for you, extending the legs and maybe crossing one on top of the other. Or you can do these in a chair. It's completely up to you what works best. I like a little elevation. That makes it easier for me. And without further ado, let's go ahead and work on our preparation, come into preparation. So we're taking our thumbs, placing them on the inside, forefingers wrapping lightly around. For our baby fists, resting the backs of the hands lightly upon the thighs. Elongating the spine in a gentle way. Tip of the tongue is still touching the roof of the mouth. Closing the eyes. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Allowing the breath to enter deeply into the body and to exit freely. Allowing the mind to relax into the breath. And allowing the chi to flow freely to wherever it's needed. Opening the eye. Inhaling as we gather. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. In and out. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, now you get to go at your own pace. We're doing this exercise 3 more times. You can move faster or slower, it's up to you. Once I'm done with my three more times, I'm gonna have some water and allow time for everyone to catch up. Once you're done, I'm going to move into the closing exercises. The hands are one on top of the other, palms are face up. Traditionally, men are placing their left hand on top, and traditionally place their right hand on top. Thumbs are connected. And then we're going to do our teeth pressing 36 times traditionally for men, 24 times traditionally for women. Then we're going to take our tongue, swirl it around our mouth, 9 times clockwise, 9 times counterclockwise. After, we're going to take all that wonderful, precious saliva that we've generated in the mouth, swishing it around between the teeth 36 times for everyone. Then we take that saliva, swallowing it in thirds, allowing each third to come down the lower dantian, rest and store before then following up with the second and third third. In the same way, allowing the saliva to settle and store each time. And then finally, we're going to close. We'll be closing on our own. So simply close the eyes and then using the mind intent, the mind's eye. We gather all that wonderful chi that we've been cultivating over the past 45 minutes or so into the lower dantian, creating a nice, happy little home for it, allowing it to settle and store so that we may use it throughout the rest of our day. There we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you, most amazing, wonderful practitioners.